If you guys enjoy this series, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps me out. It's greatly appreciated. I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? It is VoltusKing23 here, and what I've got today is the video that I've been saying I was going to do for the past few videos, and this is my tips and tricks guide on how to get your ARs diamond in Black Ops 3 quicker. So I do want to start off by saying this is not a walk in the park. It's not easy. It is kind of difficult, and you will need some sort of gun skill in order to do this, because you do have to get headshots, and they don't come easy. They come easier to others than some people, but you will need some gun skill. Now we're going to be moving into what attachments I think work best for each gun to make it easier to get headshots with the gun. So we're going to start off with the KN-44 here. And the iron sights on this gun are pretty decent, but honestly I recommend running either the ELO or the reflex, as it does increase your field of view while aiming down the sight and will allow you to pinpoint the headshots more accurately. And now with all of these ARs, you're going to always want to run quick draw and grip. Now I prefer to run a stock on it so you can move faster while you're aiming down the sights, but that is kind of a personal preference thing. You can choose to run it or not on any AR, but obviously you have to unlock it before you can do that, so you do that. That's kind of your own personal preference. And then also you're going to want to run high caliber. This is to increase the damage of your headshots, which will make them easier to get. Alright, now moving on to the XR2. Same thing as the KN-44. The iron sights are decent, but I honestly would rather run a reflex or an ELO sight on mine. Same thing with quick draw and grip. Stock is optional and high caliber. Next, for the HVK, this is also one you're going to want to run reflex or ELO on. Same as always, and then you can run stock as an option, but you are going to definitely want to have high caliber. Now the ICR is where we change things up a bit. Like I said before, most of these are personal preference, but what I find works best for the ICR is to run no sight, because I very much enjoy using the ICR's iron sights, and I feel like they are very accurate for headshots. It also helps that the gun has very, very little kick. So quick draw, grip, stock is optional, and then high caliber. Man of War, going back to the basics. One of the two sights, quick draw, grip, high caliber, stock is optional. Okay, at this point I'm just beating a dead horse. I think you get the gist. Same thing on the Shiba, and the same thing on the M8. Alright, so now that we've got weapons out of the way, what game modes you're going to want to play. I should have started off with this in the beginning of the video, but you are going to want to play hardcore game types, as this will increase the damage of your weapon and guarantee, almost guarantee at least, a one-shot kill headshot from any distance with an AR, especially if you're running high caliber. So now that you've got your 100 headshots out of the way, it will unlock these 5 new Camo Challenges. So the first of the 5 is Ardent, which is 10 long shot medals. Burnt, which is 50 kills without any attachments. Bliss, which is 50 kills with the weapon with 5 attachments and an optic equipped. Battle, which is 5 double kills with the weapon. And Chameleon, which is get 5 kills without dying 5 times with all kills coming from the weapon, which is essentially a bloodthirsty using only that weapon. Now getting into these 5 specialist challenges, as I like to call them. Burnt and Bliss, the 50 kills with 6 attachments and 50 kills with no attachments. I don't really think you need much guidance on those two. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to figure that out on your own. Same thing with Battle. You really can't go for double kills. They kind of just have to happen. But if you're playing hardcore and you just kind of play faster play style, they shouldn't be that hard to get. Now for Chameleon, there's really nothing you have to do that's special. Just kind of play harder, I guess, really. It's just 5 bloodthirsties, so I mean, obviously you're going to want to try and stay alive for that, but other than that, there's really nothing special to do in order to try and get that. And now, the hardest challenge I find to get with any AR in this game is the Ardent Camo, which is 10 long shot medals. Now, when they say long shot, they mean long shot. You would think pretty decent range shots, but no, we're talking you legitimately have to nail people across the map with these things. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some really good spots that you can hit these long shot medals in. Now I think the best game mode to get these long shot medals in is hardcore domination, because you can just kind of sit over certain flags from long range and get these long shots without too many issues. So the first spot I want to start off with is on Aquarium. Now some people might get on my case because this is technically a glitch spot, but if you get on this yellow box in the back of the map, you can do a little sprint boost up to this light pole right here, and then jump over to this one. And now if you stand right here on this, you can watch right here, and the C flag is right there behind that building, so you can just sit here and watch them come out of that bridge going for C. Alright guys, now here we are on Breach, and one of the long shot spots that's very common is right here. You just get up on top here and you can see people right over there across the map. Shouldn't be a problem at all hitting this long shot, especially in hardcore. And over here on this side, it's basically the same spot, it's just on the other angle. Shouldn't be too hard to get these long shots in hardcore, pretty easy. So guys, apparently SHAREfactory has this lovely thing called a clip limit, so I cannot put any more clips into this, so I'm gonna have to do a part 2, and I will put the link to that down in the description below. So I'll see you guys in the next one.